Hey Nancy, no running in the hallways. Hello, it's Alex and welcome to Hey Little Thrifter. Today I'm doing the Monster Mash book tag. This was created by and I was tagged by the awesome Megan and Sue over at Spinebreakers. I love their channel so much and this is such a fun tag, so thank you ladies for tagging me. I will leave their video linked below, definitely go check it out. All of the questions are related to the song The Monster Mash. So first up, I was working in the lab late one night. What's a book that kept you up at night? And I'm going with a recent read. It's The More Stone Sickness by Bernard Taylor. I've read a few of his novels now and I've really enjoyed them all. This one was excellent. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's about a couple who move from London to a really small village, and at first it brings them the peace and quiet that they've been looking for, but soon it becomes apparent that there is a sinister side to More Stone. And yeah, I won't say too much more about it, but this was one that kept me up at night in the sense that I just wanted to keep reading it and I didn't want to have to put it down. Question 2. My eyes beheld an eerie sight. What is the weirdest or creepiest thing you've ever read in a book? And I'm going with When Darkness Loves Us by Elizabeth Engstrom. The first story in this collection is When Darkness Loves Us, and it's about a teenage girl who is recently married and living on a farm and is pregnant with her first child, and she accidentally gets trapped underground. And she's there for years, and this story is so dark in many ways and just really horrifying and heartbreaking. The things she goes through down there definitely fit in the weird and creepy category. Number 3, Get a Jolt from My Electrodes. Name a book that completely shocked or surprised you. And I'm going to mention 2 because they kind of surprised me in the same way, I guess. We have Burnt Offerings by Robert Marasco from 1973 and The House Next Door by Anne Rivers Siddons from 1978. These are 2 haunted house stories with a difference, and they are both absolutely amazing reads. These were both 5-star reads for me. So we all know the classic haunted house trope, but these are 2 from the 70s that really did something different with that idea, and yeah, they both blew me away. Number 4, the guests included Wolfman, Dracula and his son. Name your favourite monster or villain from a book. I'm going to go with Pennywise from It by Stephen King. Such a unique character and yeah, truly disturbing, but also really great to read about. Number 5, Whatever Happened to My Transylvania Twist? Name a book that was super hyped when it came out, but no one talks about anymore. I'm going to go with Providence by Caroline Kepnes. This came out, I think it was last year, and I know her book You is always quite highly regarded. It's a thriller and I really enjoyed it. And when I saw that she had a new book coming out, there was a lot of hype surrounding it, and it has like a Lovecraft element to it. So I was definitely intrigued, and it wasn't a favourite of mine. I think I only rated it 2 stars. Maybe it was mismarketed because I was definitely expecting something different to what I actually got. I know some people did enjoy it, but I've definitely not heard anyone talk about it recently, so I don't think it's had the same success for her as You did. Number 6, They Did the Mash. Name your favourite book that is a mashup of 2 or more genres. And I had to go with John Dies at the End by David Wong. This is horror, sci-fi, comedy, action, everything, and it's so good. This is about a group of friends who find that weird stuff is happening in their town and they're the ones that are going to have to deal with it. It's hilarious, it's ridiculous and silly, but also really clever at the same time. yeah, absolutely love this one. It's the first in a 3-part series and I really enjoyed the other 2 as well. Number 7, it was a graveyard smash. What is your favourite horror book? And it's hard to pick just one, but definitely one of my favourites is Sweetheart, Sweetheart by Bernard Taylor. I know I already mentioned him once in this video, but he's so good, and Sweetheart, Sweetheart is so far my very favourite of his. This is a ghost story and it's just wonderful. I don't know what else to say about it, but you should go read it. Number 8, the scene was rockin' or we're digging the sounds. What's your favourite song based on a book or book that features music? And I'm going to go with Gotta go with Pet Sematary by the Ramones. Such a great song, and Pet Sematary is a great book. Number 9, tell them Boris sent you. What is your go-to book recommendation? And one of them would definitely be Anything by Kathy Koja. I've so far read 3 of her novels, The Cipher, Bad Brains and Skin, and they've all been 5-star reads for me. So if that's not a sign of an amazing author, then I don't know what is. But yeah, I think she's a phenomenal writer and I absolutely love her work, so highly recommend. Number 10, for you, the living, the MASH was meant to. Who do you tag? And I'll just tag a couple of people. Regina at Regina's Haunted Library and Richard at Are You Into Horror, but anyone else that would like to do this tag, absolutely go for it. And number 11, a bonus question, is what is your favourite thing about Halloween? And I don't know, it's one of those indescribable things that I just like it. It's spooky and it's fun, and it's something I've enjoyed ever since I was a kid. I love dressing up, if you couldn't tell, and even though I never got to go trick-or-treating when I was younger, it just isn't really a thing in the UK, or at least it wasn't when I was a kid. But as an adult, I've enjoyed being the one to hand out treats for trick-or-treaters who come round. It's really awesome. And yeah, either going to a party, hosting a party, or just staying in and watching horror films. It's just always a good time. So yeah, Halloween is wonderful. So that was the Monster Mash book tag. Thank you again to the Spinebreakers for tagging me, and definitely go check out their video if you haven't seen it already. And if you do this tag, let me know because I'd love to watch your video too. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video.